Packers fans, I am very, very pleased to report to you that this team is legit, as they absolutely dominate the Detroit Lions 27-13, which in reality is 27-6. They just got a garbage time touchdown very, very late. You held a team that won 15 games last season to 6 points in the first 58 minutes of the game. This came out to be a statement for the Green Bay Packers, and I cannot wait to see how the rest of this season goes. Before we get into my takeaways, I want to start by giving you some notable injury updates. All four of these players left the game today for a period of time. Aaron Banks left with an ankle injury. Zach Tom left with a hip injury. Bo Melton left with a shoulder injury, and Britton Cox Jr. left. That is to be announced, or maybe I just missed it. I didn't see it on social media, and they didn't really announce it on the broadcast either. So all four of those guys, two on the offensive line, you need to watch out for their injury reports as the week progresses. Speaking of this week progressing, guess what? We will be here for all of it, for the entirety of this season. Okay, if you're finding us for the first time, welcome. We are happy that you are here. We cover the Green Bay Packers daily, and we only cover the Green Bay Packers. And it's all 100% free. If you haven't joined us yet, join us today. Hit that big red subscribe button for daily coverage of your favorite team in green and gold. My first takeaway from today's game, man, that defense looked really, really tough. And I got to give my hats off to multiple guys. I want to start off with Jeff Hafley. I thought Jeff Hafley called a wonderful game. All the stunts, the simulated pressures, he was unbelievable. You saw his imprint on that defense and on that contest through the entirety of it. But then a ton of guys just stepped up and played really well. Lucas Van Ness had a wonderful game. Rashawn Gary had a wonderful game. Quay Walker, Colby Wooden, Micah Parsons, of course. This secondary, they played a lot of really, really good receivers, a lot of really good weapons, and they let absolutely nothing over the top. Now, part of that is because they did their jobs, but the other part of that is because this defense did its job as well. This defensive line did its job as well. They made Goff incredibly uncomfortable from the opening play to the final play of the day. Okay, I could not be more happy, could not be more excited with the way this defense started off this game. Because they were going up against a team, guys, that has Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Jamison Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta. That is an unbelievable five right there for offensive weapons. And you held them to 6 points in 58 minutes? Are you freaking kidding me? That was a very big shock. I think we expected them to be good. They looked phenomenal. Number two, Jordan Love started off absolutely on fire. Okay, and he did cool down a little bit towards the end. I will be honest with you, okay? But I still liked what he was able to do out there. I mean, he still finished the day 16 for 22 with almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. They also just went to Josh Jacobs a lot in the fourth quarter because they didn't need Jordan Love as much because they needed to run down that clock. But that first quarter Jordan Love, really that first half Jordan Love that we saw, is the Jordan Love I think we all expected to see. The Jordan Love we knew we would see if he's 100% fully healthy. I really liked how he was not scared to uncork it and throw it deep. I really liked everything that he was able to do in the command of this offense. And I've been telling you this all offseason long. I'm not writing off Jordan Love. A lot of people wanted to do it. And Gage, we can just go regular way in for that next one. A lot of people wanted to do it after the step back that he took last season. I was not one of those people. Okay, I thought Jordan Love played phenomenal, was really, really excited with what he showed me, and I cannot wait for more Jordan Love this season. Speaking of him, grade his play against the Lions. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know in the comment section down below. You can be a hard grader. You can be an easy grader. Just let me know in the comment section. And while you're down there, I'm going to tell you about our awesome sponsor at Underdog. Packers fans, if you love football, if you love making picks, and if you love winning money, you're going to love our friends at Underdog. Football is officially here, and Underdog is the best place to make picks and win money all season long. Let's cut to the chase. If you download the app today and sign up with promo code PackersReport, you score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. Get your picks right, and you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. You can play with as little as $1. Speaking of getting your picks right, yesterday during college football Saturday, I got my picks right. Arch Manning, 20-yard longest rush. Sawyer Robertson, passing touchdowns. I got, a little bit of a free square there because Contravian Wisener did not end up playing. And then Jalen Daniels, his longest rush as well. For today's game, here are my picks on Underdog. Jared Goff, more than 238.5 pass yards. Jordan Love, higher than 36.5 longest completion. Matthew Golden, higher than 3.5 receptions. Also higher for Jahmyr Gibbs in 3.5 receptions. Download the app today and sign up with promo code Packers Report to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code Packers Report. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older, 19 or older in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 or older in Colorado for some games, 21 or older in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 HOPE line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. We got 3 more takeaways to go, and I would be remiss if I did not talk about number 1 at number 3. Micah was already showing up, okay? And it might not have came across like that if you looked at the stat sheet itself. But regardless, guys, he was making an impact in so many different ways. Listen to these stats from ESPN. He played 45% of the snaps, and he finished with 3 pressures in 29 snaps, which is the second most on the Green Bay Packers, just behind Lucas Van Ness. And those pressures resulted in a 2-yard loss on a completion, an interception that Evan Williams picked off, and then a sack as well. Okay, so sure, he might have ones across the board. But it's the things that he does on down-to-down basis that don't show up in the stat sheet that makes him so special. That pick that he forced, that Evan Williams got, he was in Love's grill in like a second. I mean, that was so fast. Causes him to rush his motion, make a throw he really doesn't want to. And then, of course, kudos to a guy like Evan Williams to jump in front of that ball and make that play and pick him off, okay? But that was able to happen because Micah freaking Parsons made it happen. Number 4, let's go back to the offensive side of the ball. I was really, really impressed with the hands of the wide receivers. I only really counted 1 drop that I would consider a quote-unquote bad. It wasn't even really a bad drop. I mean, it was a deep ball to Jaden Reed. He could have caught it, but it was pretty good coverage on the defensive side of the ball anyway. I really, really liked what I saw from Romeo. Okay? I really, really liked what I saw from Dontavian Wicks. I really, really liked what I saw from Jaden Reed. Every ball that came their way, they seemed to come down with it. And I know that kind of sounds elementary. I know that kind of sounds ridiculous that we are complimenting wide receivers for their ability to catch the football, which is literally in their name. But with what we went through last year, with drop after drop after drop, this is impressive, right? We need to talk about it. It's great. I mean, that one deep ball to Romeo Doubs that he came down with was phenomenal. And then you back that up with the Jaden Reed wheel route. Love dropped it right in the bucket. That ended up being a touchdown as well. Okay, wide receivers improved. They were better today. Okay, and I need to see that continue on throughout the rest of the season. My 5th and final takeaway before we get out of here. This team looks complete. They look complete, okay? We said going into the offseason. I think I said it in my first video ever on the channel. You could go back and look on it. I believe it was January 27th of this year. This team needs to improve on the defensive line. And boy, did they improve on the defensive line. What they showed out there, what Jeff Hafley trotted out there on 3rd and long against Detroit with Lucas Van Ness, Rashawn Gary, Micah Parsons, all on the same defensive line was nasty. It was nasty. And then we got to show kudos to the linebackers doing what they do. We got to show kudos to the secondary doing what they did as well. And I'm talking team here. This team is complete. Special teams was great. Brandon McManus was great. Daniel Whalen was great. Punt team was great. Everything looked great today. The only thing you could say was the run game wasn't phenomenal, only in the first half, though, because then they picked it up in the second half and in the fourth quarter. This is a really special team. It's a really, really special unit, and I'm very, very excited for the future in 2025. Grade the defense today. A, B, C, D, or F in the comment section down below. You let me know. That's going to do it for today's show. Appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. We're going to have a video, again, for you guys early tomorrow morning. Make sure you get those notifications on after you subscribe, so that way you don't miss a moment. That's going to do it for Producer Gage. My name is Joey Petersen. Y'all have a great rest of your day.